Good afternoon, everyone. If you've forgotten, my name is Nick, and to start my personal portrait value video, I would like to quote Sun Wu, a Chinese military tactician and widely renowned leader of China in the 5th century BC. In his book, War and Peace, he said, "A leader leads by example, not by force." A topic commonly discussed in our class, I think it is a perfect quote to segue into one of my highest held leadership beliefs, which is model the way, or set the example, or demonstrate excellence. However you want to say it, a leader is successful when he or she is a positive example to their followers or subordinates. Continuing on the leader and follower theme, my next highly held leadership belief is that every leader should foster an environment for growth and development for their followers. Every leader needs time to learn, practice, and grow. My general leadership values come from my introduction to the 11 Marine Corps leadership principles, which state to know yourself and seek self-improvement, be technically and tactically proficient, develop a sense of responsibility among your subordinates, make sound and timely decisions, set the example, know your men and look out for their welfare, keep your men informed, seek responsibility and take responsibility for your actions, assure assigned tasks are understood, supervised, and accomplished, train your men as a team, and employ your command in accordance with its capabilities. Another leadership value that is more relative to my personal practice is that a leader should commonly employ followership principles and practices as a leader. I believe that a leader is a leader and a follower at the same time, and that he or she should be constantly honing their followership abilities alongside their leadership, knowledge, and abilities. Demonstrating excellent followership abilities develops rapport between a leader and their subordinates and followers, as it shows an image of solidarity to their current situation. My leadership ethical value is basically that nothing is black or white, and that everything is a shade of gray. Objectively looking at leadership ethics in that realm allows me to be as unbiased as possible, though I do not lack the ability to express my approval or disapproval, or take a stand on something I think is right or wrong. My personal leadership preference, among all the styles discussed in the leadership program, is situational leadership. I think a leader should be able to adapt and adjust to ever-changing and dynamic leadership environments, and the use of just one style expresses stubbornness, a trait I think a leader shouldn't have. I would like to relate back to our reading of the Social Change Model Overview and quote the author in saying, "Leadership is viewed as a process rather than a position," and express my wholehearted approval of that statement. My personal definition of leadership is actually pretty close to that. Mine is that I view leadership as a process of communication between the leaders and followers for the achievement of mutual success. With that realm of thinking, leadership is perceived as a two-way street instead of being the one-way road, which is more commonly perceived. As I'm running out of time, I would like to express my delight in the activity of creating this video. It has made me look very introspectively and evaluate my leadership values, which I think everyone should do from time to time. I hope that each and every one of you continue to study and embrace leadership in the future. And remember, the world is in our hands. Thank you, and go Knowles.